Okay, now we've made our letter G and we've coated our chrome base with liquid electrical tape to insulate it from the electrical parts of the LEDs. And like I said, you can brush it. If you get it on the edges, it's not a big deal. It just comes right off. Once it dries up, it comes right off with your fingernail. And you can just kind of clean the edges up. It's really, really good stuff. Then we take, go ahead and flip our letter over. Be gentle with it. You don't want to break anything at the last minute. Make any connections, but we should have already smacked on it enough and tested enough that our connections are going to be good. We go ahead and we peel the tape off the back of it so the sticky side's exposed. And we're going to feed our circuit through the hole here. Okay. Take him all the way as we can. Just press him on down in there. And be careful we don't get everything twisted up. Then you should be able to just mount your LEDs inside your letter. The wires we can tuck and move later. Important part is to get your LEDs in. I'm trying to keep the wires on top. There we go. Let me go ahead and feed this through now too. This is to connect the two letters together. Alright. Now let's get this guy in. Probably could have made a couple of wires shorter and a couple other wires longer, but this will work. You can tuck those in there like so. Want to make sure they're not shortened against the edge. Everything will tuck in. Silicone will hide everything. Make sure everything's down. I think we're in. Now once we're in, we can find our lead strips here, connect them back up, make sure that all of our connections are good still. We'll do that really quick. We'll do this after we install each letter. Make sure and address any problems as they show up. There we go. It's all good. We can take our letter that we cast, we can set it on there and kind of give a preview of what it's going to be looking like. Open our app, connect to our controller, There it is. There we go. That's better. And there we go. Now we do the same thing for the M and the C. We have our leads. We can connect them all together behind the letters, behind the base. And then we'll connect them and solder them in and test it, and we'll be done. Now once we do all our LEDs, let me turn that down so I can see. Once we get our LEDs installed in our base, we get ready to install our cast letters that we cast. If you cast them thin enough, the back of them will kind of be concave, and there'll be a little indentation that goes in almost like it will fit for the LEDs. Of course, it's going to sit up a little bit higher from the LEDs being in there, but you won't really notice it at nighttime when it's flashing. So once we get all that in there, we'll take the silicone and we'll just squirt the silicone in there very, very thick, and then we'll set this down in there, and that will waterproof it. And then we'll wipe the silicone out just like we're doing caulk on a bathtub or a window. And it's clear. Once it all dries, it'll look really good. And if we do it right, it'll all be waterproof. And of course, we'll silicone on the holes in the back here where the circuits run through too, because these will run from here and we'll go right to there. And then that one will run up here, and we'll have another one coming out of here, going to the top here, and that'll be that. And there you go.